Good evening, y'all. It is Friday night, about 7:37. Uh, we're in April 3rd, 2026. Had a busy day today, but I figured I'd go online this evening, do a little live stream. I know it's not my usual time. Don't know who's out there or anything. I just figured I'd come on and babble for a little bit. Anybody wants to join in, y'all are more than welcome. Check the comment section. There's a link in there if you want to hop on. Um, and you can do it with just voice and no picture, or you can do it with, using your phone, however you want to do it. And yes, I'm having an adult beverage. I have the next, well, I had today off, sort of. The wife had today off too, so, I didn't get any rest. Um, Tomorrow she has to work, so yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Sunday is Easter, and then I have Monday off as well. But good lord, yeah, life happens. Lots of stuff is going on here. Fixed a lot of issues today. No videos about it, but anyway, now it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time to have a beer or several. It's a Friday night. I got at least 3 days to recover from a hangover. Um, Not really. And I don't drink like I used to anyway, so it don't matter. But tonight I am having a few beers. Anyway, and I also hope that my internet doesn't kick out again. I don't know what just happened, but everything went dead for a second. Good Lord, I hope I'm still putting out. Anyone out there, yeah, just let me know. All right. Moon Boots the chef. Hey, how you doing? Uh, Good. That means you can still hear me because everything just went blank. The lights dipped out, and yeah, I lost everything here for about a second. Hey, Eric. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you, Eric. Glad you showed up, buddy. Haven't seen you and talked to you for a while. All right, and thank you, Moon. Thank you, sir. Yep, audio and video is good. Yep, you can tell it's live because, yeah, my cigarette is smoking. Yep, appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hey, thank you for popping in, man. I really do appreciate y'all when you show up. Everyone, a lot of times I just sit here and babble to myself, or actually just talk to the screen and everything. And yeah, I had a hectic day today. Got a lot of things accomplished. Um, and again, with my job, they changed up my hours again. So yeah, I went from working B shift, um, basically 2 to 11, to working A shift, which is I have to be to work on site at 4:45 in the morning. And lately, I've been working until 7 o'clock at night. Well, quarter to 7 at night because I am a truck driver, so I'm restricted to 14 hours a day. But it's a local job. Twisted Mopar, hey buddy, thank you for hopping in and saying hi. And I've seen a couple of your videos here that you put up, buddy. Oh my God, that's awesome. Love seeing you, and glad you showed up, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in, dude. You've been giving me a lot of love here on this on my channel here. Past couple weeks you've been popping in, man, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. basically, I'm a little nobody that likes to talk a whole lot. That's about it. About nothing too. So I appreciate you showing up, my friend. That's awesome. I'm sorry that Philip's not here. I forgot to call him and tell him I was coming on. Hey, I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you for asking. I'm doing real good. Like I said, I had a lot of things to take care of today. Just regular maintenance with the vehicles. Waiting on a new brain box for the Jeep. That was supposed to be here when I ordered it. It was supposed to be here within 3 days, but I guess they had some problems because it's this Jeep I got is fully loaded, and well, it's the wife's Jeep. It's fully loaded with a tow package. And from what I'm understanding, I found this out when I had to replace the rear end as well. That when the damn thing has the tow package with the V8 in it, I guess there wasn't too many made, and that kind of throws a wrench in getting parts. Everything was just slightly different. So, so yeah, they're supposed to be sending the brain box out Tuesday, and it should be here next week, and I'll put that in there. Is that the kids making the noise? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe. I do have the shotgun in the closet. If that would help. Use the sawed off one. They can't trace it. All right. Anyway, had to talk to the wife for a minute. There's another project. Got to work on the central air in the house is not working like it should. Again, can't really complain too much about it because it's worked good for over 30 years and now it's finally starting to die. So I really can't complain too much about it. Except right now when it's hot and it's miserable. Yeah, it was in the 80s here in Virginia. The house right now, inside the house, right now with the air conditioning going, it's 81 degrees. This is Fahrenheit, Eric. You'll have to do the conversion. I think that's in Celsius. That's got to be around what 40 some odd degrees, 40, 50 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there, just off the top of my head. I don't know. No, no, it wouldn't be that hot. Hell no, it'd still be in the 30. Look, 100 degrees Celsius is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So 50 degrees Celsius would be around 100 degrees. So, yeah, we might be in the 40s, 40 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there. Low 40s, I think. Anyway, again, I'm babbling. Just decided to hop on here. If you all want to hop on and say anything, say hi. The link is right at the top of the comments. You're more than welcome to do that. Well, Eric, it depends on your perspective. Anything over 78 degrees Fahrenheit for me is a friggin' sauna. It really is. It really is. But yeah, you also have to realize, even though I'm in Virginia, I was born up in Massachusetts. I'm a goddamn Yankee. And the reason why I say I'm a goddamn Yankee instead of a damn Yankee, because a damn Yankee moves down south below the Mason Dixon line, comes down here and he visits, spends all his money and everything, and then goes back home. A goddamn Yankee comes down below the Mason Dixon line and never goes back home. That's the difference. But with that being said, I've actually been very well accepted down here in the South. Because I never did fit up. I never did fit up north. Um, it was a good experience. I love the country. I love the country up north. It's great. And the weather, the 3 months of good weather that they have up there, I love that too. Uh, but the rest of it, no, I didn't care for it. That's why I moved down south. And no, I'm not in the deep south either. I'm right middle Atlantic, not mid Atlantic, middle Atlantic. Or yeah, I guess it is mid Atlantic. Uh, not the Mid East, not the Middle East, mid Atlantic. You have to be careful what you say. Anyway, just got finished cooking some dinner. Made a beer batter for some deep fried fish. Uh, the wife loves that, and did a pretty good job. It turned out nice and fluffy and crisp and airy. Very light batter. Once it was deep fried, and I deep fried it in peanut oil. I love using peanut oil for deep frying. I did, however, cheat. I did not use my cast iron chicken fryer to do it. I have a small deep fryer, and I use that. Oh my God, Bagodi! Hey, buddy. Hey, thank you for showing up, my friend. This a friend of mine. He's on a game that I play. Um, and oh my God, it is great to see you. He will he will be coming to the states here. I'm hoping, and he's going to go to Texas, visit a few other friends of ours, and I'm hoping he'll make a stop by here in Virginia. And I promised him we'd go out shooting, and I'll take him out camping. We'll do a little bit of drinking. I do make my own beer, and in case you ever want to try some real good moonshine, if you ever watch the show, Moonshiners or whatever it was, that's down here in Franklin County, Virginia. I know those people. We can get you some good moonshine too. I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, I use that shit to clean my counters with, because it'll even get grape juice stains off. Ones that have been there for 30 or 40 years, it'll clean that right off. Oh man, yeah, I'd honest to God, man. Cheers to you. This is store bought. This is not one of the ones I made. But yeah, I'd love to see you, sir. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing up. And if you want, sir, if you go to the top of the comments, you will find a link where you can hop on the live stream. And two things. My sister does it all the time. You can do just voice. You don't have to do a picture, or a video. But oh, okay. All right, I got you, man. I got you. You still all right. Yeah. Obviously I'm not going to be joining y'all. But hey, thank you for stopping by. That I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. That was awesome. It's always great. Another game I used to play, some of my subscribers here, they're from the old game I used to play also. And it's always great to meet some people. It really is. I know you have to be careful and everything, but the way I look at it, look, ex-military, been shot 3 times. Well, shot on 3 different occasions, shot multiple times on 3 different occasions, blown up once, um, died once. And so, I mean, what the hell? I'm still here. I don't have any money. So, I mean, what the hell can anyone else do to me? I'm not overly concerned about it. So, basically the way I look at it, God don't want me and the devil won't have me, so I'm stuck here. That's about it. But no, meeting people. And the cool thing, and this is something I always, ever since the internet came out, big time. I always thought it was cool to meet people from all over the world. And that's also one of the reasons why my channel, I really do try to stay away from politics, religion, and everything else. And I try to concentrate on what we have in common. Um, even when I was, it's funny because even when I was in combat, afterwards, you get to know the people that, not the exact same people, but the people you were fighting against. You get to know their culture, you get to know them and everything, and you find out that 99% of the time, there are exceptions, but 99% of the time, the boots on the ground, the people that are trying to shoot you and you're trying to shoot, most of them don't give a damn about what's going on. They're just normal people trying to get home to their family again, and that's all they want. And a lot of it's propaganda, a lot of it's stupid shit, a lot of it's the government. And if, honest to God, if we could get rid of most of the governments, we wouldn't have too many problems. Um, Religion, that's a different story altogether. That goes a lot deeper than some governments. But I'm not going to get into that. But if you take a person one on one, I've found in my 59 years here on Earth that a lot of us have more in common and enjoy the same things and like the same things and want the same things. That's more common than any issue that we're going to argue about most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. Anyway, so there's that little rant. But no, it's good to see you, man. I appreciate that. It's good to see everyone. Anyone that shows up here. I love it. Makes me feel good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. Other than that, I was just kind of getting on to babble a little bit and see who's here on a Friday night. Again, anyone wants to hop on? Eric, I know you're like 12 or 16 hours difference. I keep forgetting. I know when I'm on in the morning, it's kind of like mid afternoon for you. I'm on in the evening now, so it's got to be close to early morning or late night for you. So I can't keep track of the time. Hell, usually can't keep track of the time here at home. But a few things. All right, plans for the future. Projects. Now that the weather is turning nice, uh, as soon as Mother Nature stops being so bipolar and kind of evens out a little bit, stops going from 30 degrees one day to 80 degrees the next day. Once she decides to chill out a little bit, I have got some good projects, and some will make some good content too. And it's not just automotive. Um, there's actually a lot of woodworking that I need to do, a lot of repairs, and a lot of projects that I need to do with the wood. If you guys anyone's interested in that, and yes, there's still going to be the automotive stuff going on, and cooking too. I was thinking of showing you all how I made the beer batter and fried up the fish because it's very simple, very, very, very simple, and it turns out so good. The problem was again, um, it always seems when I'm cooking and I'm in the kitchen, that's when my daughter and the grandkids show up, so I can't set up the damn tripod with the camera on it and everything. Because if you ever had a 2-year old a 5-year-old running around the house, no, you can't set anything up. They're gonna run into it. Not to mention the dogs. The dogs are going crazy because the dogs love the grandkids, and they just won't shut up when they show up. So I was getting ready to do that, but I didn't because everyone showed up. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it. It's a damn shame you all missed it. That's the way I feel about that. It's just a shame you all missed it. Everyone's having a good time. They're out front now. That's why I came out back on the porch because it's a beautiful night here. You know, the wife, the daughter, the grandkids, they're all out front. And actually, a couple of neighbor kids are down too. And they're all having fun out there. And Eric, is that 2 o'clock in the afternoon, as in 1400 hours, or is that 0200 hours in the morning, sir? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I just felt like getting on here for a little bit. AM, 0200 AM. Buddy, are you staying up? I mean, are you just getting up or are you getting ready to go to bed now? Because I know me personally, because they changed my hours at work. I usually get up about 0300 hours, 3 o'clock in the morning. And to be honest with you, I've been doing that for decades, except for about a 3 month period just recently. And it's amazing how quick your body can get used to not waking up at dark 30 in the fucking morning. And now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it hurts. It hurts, especially when you know you're looking at a 14-hour day. It kind of hurts a little bit. I'm getting old. But again, I'm not going to complain because I'm working, I'm making money, I'm supporting my family, and I ain't got much longer before I can retire. I figure I'll only have to work about another 3 to maybe 5 years after I die, and then I can retire comfortably. So it's something to look forward to. Anyway, yeah, if nobody wants to hop on or anything else, I'm kind of running out of things to yak about. But let's see what Eric has to say here. He was ready to go to bed, just came home, but I'm not putting my phone or anything on charge and go to bed, so have to sit up a bit. Oh my god. All right, so what's going on with the charging or anything? And why are you getting home at 2 o'clock in the morning? Do your parents know you were out that late, Eric? What were you doing out till 2 o'clock in the morning? Good lord. Oh, that's right. You're not an old fart like me. Sorry, forgot about that. Hey, Kenneth, my nephew. What's up, buddy? You're in Dominion Chemical down there in Petersburg. All right, you headed out or you coming home? And what are you doing for Easter, buddy? You gonna be home? What are you and Nina and Tony doing? Pardon me. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay, you're getting ready to drop a trail and then go home. All right, awesome, awesome. So, you got Sunday off, or what's going on? When are you gonna go back out? And Eric? Oh my God, yeah. All right, Eric, I understand. You have a friend who woke up one morning and found her phone charger all melted. Yeah, yeah, that does happen with these. Oh, and I just had the battery. Uh, oh my God. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm having a brain fart because I keep wanting to say NiCad batteries, but they're not. Anyway, there's also a trick when you're out in the woods, lost and everything. You don't have a signal, and you're freezing to death. You can just bust open your phone, crack your battery open, put a little water in there, and you'll start a fire, a big fire. But anyway, Kenneth, yeah, it's the same batteries they use in the Teslas, only smaller. So you all know what I'm talking about. I'm just having a brain fart right now. Kenneth, you going to Kim and Jason's on Saturday? Awesome, but you got to work on Sunday, Sunday afternoon. Okay, all right. What are you going? What Kim and Jason gonna feed you? They making dinner, lunch, or anything? You just going out to hang out? Oh God, you doing anything with the four wheelers or anything? Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry for the dead air. Um, hold on a second, guys, because I'm gonna get myself another adult beverage here. Oh, yeah, and I'm sorry about the old man groans. The wife worked me to death today. Like I said, she was home. So, what's everyone doing for well, in the United States anyway? I don't, I'm not very well traveled outside of the states, so I don't know if I guess you do because it's a Catholic thing, and that seems to be worldwide. So we got Easter coming up. What's everyone's plans for Easter? Y'all gonna have a big dinner, get together, um, go to church. Hopefully, don't get struck by lightning. All that good stuff. We're kind of planning. I know the wife. Excuse me, the wife and the daughters. They're going to church on Sunday. Again, I don't want to show up because I don't want it to get hit by lightning. I don't want to get hit by lightning, so I'll be home. And we're doing a ham. We're gonna do a green bean casserole. Oh, and I have potato salad. Now, there's several different types of potato salads. You have, and especially German potato salads. All right, a lot of German potato salads they're served hot. Um, so I'm talking about the more or less American style, served cold. And but what I do is make a deviled egg potato salad, and if y'all like deviled eggs, you'd love this potato salad. Maybe someday I'll show you how I make it. I already showed you how I make my deviled eggs and everything. Well, the filling for the deviled eggs that gets mixed in with the potatoes and everything, and oh my God, is it good! It is very, very good. But Eric, kind of empty-minded here. It's Easter, and no, we have Thursday, Friday, and Monday off. Okay, I got you. Yeah, well, I had today off, uh, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Most people in the states only have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Unless you're my nephew Kenny, who's a truck driver, he has to go to work on Sunday, leave out. But all right, guys, what y'all doing, sweetheart? Okay. Oh, all right. Are you gonna let Amber cut my hair? No. All right. You gonna let John cut my hair? No. Can I cut my hair? No. Oh, I need a haircut. Can I go to the bathroom to cut it? No. Okay. Oh well. Yeah. As y'all can see, I really do. I need a haircut. It's annoying me. It's getting in my eyes at work. Um, I'm not one for long hair. I'm really not. Not anymore. Uh, the wife, the wife likes long hair. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I've heard the same thing, sir. I've heard the same thing, and but hey, it's America. Um, and the problem with all right, well, with Germany, I'm sure it does not take you 3 days to go from one end of the country to the other. Uh, and here in America, it takes you that long sometimes. So sometimes you do have to start on a Sunday. I mean, and that's not even if you're going from coast to coast. Sometimes just running 4 or 5 states away, to get there on time, you got to leave out on a Sunday. Um, yeah, not. I mean, and a lot of businesses are open, but not like they used to be. But still, they need their stuff on Monday. See, a lot in the states, a lot of this trucking stuff is called JIT, just in time. That means the trucks are showing up to get unloaded, and by the time they get there and get unloaded, is about the time your stock for whatever you're running is just about run out. So it's you get your product just in time to keep everything going. And it's been set up that way for decades now. Um, and again, we don't have the manufacturing like we used to, but it is coming back. It is coming back, and a lot of that had to do with COVID. When we realized exactly how much we depend on stuff coming from overseas, and they couldn't get through the ports because the ports are closed down. But yeah, and I do understand a lot of stuff from overseas is a lot cheaper too, which is okay until you have to buy the same thing 3 or 4 times uh, instead of buying it once and it lasts 10 years. You got to buy it 3 or 4 times sometimes within the same friggin' month because the quality just isn't there. Not everything, but on a lot of things that you look at and you go, "Wow, it's cheap." Until the fourth time you have to replace it, then you're like, "It's really not that cheap anymore." Oh, I should say it's not that inexpensive anymore. It is cheap. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing, Kai? You doing all right? Your folks know you here? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I said. Hey, yo, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. You're on YouTube. Yeah. Y'all are on TV now. You're on YouTube. Do you? All right. What do you like to do? You make what? Oh, I can't hear you. I'm deaf in this here, buddy. Okay, well, go eat. Go eat. Go eat, guys. All right. Yeah. See, I got grandkids and I got neighbor kids. They just show up here to eat. But it's good to have kids over. Keeps you young. Also makes you pull your hair out, but that's not working for me. I need to get mine cut. All right. Well, I guess, guys, you know what? It is getting late. I have definitely run out of things to babble about, and I have no one to play off of here to talk with me or anything. So, y'all have yourselves a good evening. Oh, wait. Hold on. Eric, let me find you here, Eric. Put your post up. Here we go. So, speaking of ports, expensive gas, before the government decided to be kind for once, our price reached $3 a liter. All right. Now, a liter is close to a quart. All right. So, for us American friends here, people in America, we're paying right around $4 a gallon. I mean, and this is a big increase because just 3 weeks ago, we were paying a little bit over. Well, at least in Virginia, we're paying a little bit over $3 a gallon. So within 3 weeks, it's gone up a dollar. But I want you to think about this: $3 a liter, you need roughly a little bit less than 4 liters to equal a gallon. So they're probably paying right around $10 a gallon. Okay. And God help you. Because if you had my old Dodge, which gets right now with the old engine still in it, it gets 10 miles to a gallon. Okay. So that means for every 10 miles, I'd be spending $10. So it's $1 a mile if I was where Eric is. It would cost me $1 a mile to run my truck. Right now, I'm about a quarter of that price. So it's cost me 25 cents a mile to, no, yeah, it's cost me 25 cents a mile to drive my truck. Every mile I go costs me 25 cents in gas. We're not talking oil, tires, transmission fluid, or anything else. Um, so yeah, $3 a liter. That probably does work out to right around $10 a gallon. So everyone that's paying four or over $4 a gallon, it could be worse, guys. It could be a lot worse. And the reason why I know this is because I just filled up the. Oh, come on! Again, everything froze. The reason why I know the exact price of gas today here in Virginia, Richmond area, was because used the wife's Jeep and trying to check a few things out and do some errands. And of course, every time I get in the Jeep, it's on empty. So I had to put gas in it. It was $4.09 a gallon. That was the cheapest I could find. It's actually running around $4.20 a gallon um, everywhere else. But this was a small mom and pop local store. It's been here forever. And they try to keep the prices low for the locals. And it's good gas, too. Um, but anyway, still $4 a gallon. Yeah, that's kind of expensive here, but where Eric is, $10 a gallon. Jesus Christ, that's I wouldn't be able to get to work. I wouldn't be able to get to work. Um, because my truck uses a full tank of gas going to work and back home Monday through Friday. That's not counting any driving on the weekends. Because a round trip for me is right at 38 miles to a gallon. I mean, 38 miles is a round trip from home to work, and then from work to home. That's 38 miles. So I rounded off. That's 4 gallons every day that I use in my truck. A little bit less, 3.8. Uh, on a good day, maybe 3.5, but I don't see good days too often. So 4 times 5, that's 20 gallons a week. And my tank is a 22-gallon tank, roughly 22 usable. And how do I know that? Because when I ran it out of gas one time, it held 22 gallons when I filled it up. So yeah, um, and multiply 20 gallons by 4. That's $80 a week in gas. And Eric, yeah, 32 miles to a gallon. That's not bad. I'd love for my truck to get. I'd love for my truck to get 20 miles to a gallon. Hell, I'd be happy with 17. That's what my old Ford, my '89 Ford F-250, brand new when I first got it. It got 22 miles to a gallon. 37 years later, when I finally had to get rid of it, and like I said, that hurt me so bad. It was like putting down the family pet, the family dog. When I had to get rid of it, I cried. I literally cried over having to get rid of it. But when I finally got rid of it, she was still getting 18 miles to a gallon, and that wasn't bad for 27-year-old, well, 28-year-old vehicle. You know, I had that damn thing longer than I had my wife and kids, you know. Yeah, it did. Oh, God, it killed me to get rid of that thing. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I had room to keep it even just as a lawn ornament. Me and that old truck, we grew up together. We went through a lot of things together. It hauled so much. And the problem is, I've always had pickup trucks. My first pickup truck I had was a '69 Ford F-250, 3/4 ton 4x4. And I I can't live or function properly without a pickup truck. And I use them as pickup trucks. They're not pavement princesses. They're not a status symbol. I used them. I used them as a truck. Um, and even that Ford I bought pretty much brand new. It was an '89. I bought it in the winter. Well, yeah, in the winter of '90. It was a leftover. Nobody wanted it because it was a straight six 300, one of the best fucking engines Ford ever made. And I'll tell you what, I used it as a truck. I say I abused it, but I really didn't abuse it that much. I used it for what it was designed for, and that was to haul things, to haul things through dirt roads, through off roading. Um, to carry things, to pull things. And it was also my daily driver, too. I used to go back and forth to work. Um, but yeah, I didn't just sit there and use it as a status symbol. Hey, I've got a truck. I've got a high boy, 4x4. Look at me, I'm cool. No, I threw shit in there that truck never should have carried. I do the same thing with the Dodge. I'm very impressed with the Dodge. It's the first Dodge I've ever owned. And the thing I like about it too is if you ask me, all right, my Dodge is 92. That old Ford was an 89. As far as technology goes and everything, the Ford was leaps and bounds as far as electronics and technology goes in front of the Dodge. And as I'm getting older, I kind of like the fact that the Dodge I have is a little bit behind the old Ford because again, you all know this, the engine I built for it and everything. I'm going back to analog. I'm getting rid of all this electronic bullshit on it. And I don't even want to start about the new vehicles that have proprietary electronics or proprietary systems. The fact that you have to, when you buy a new car, yeah, you might own the car itself, but you don't own the software that makes it run anymore. You have to pay a subscription to it. And matter of fact, I think it was um, 318 Will Run. He has a story about guy buddy he works with bought a brand new vehicle, and because it didn't get the updates, it left him on the side of the road in the middle of winter, 30 degrees below zero, and the thing just died on him. And all it was is it didn't get the updates, and it could have still run him home, except the manufacturer said, "Oh no, you didn't get it, so we're going to kill it." Yeah, check out 318 Will Run. I believe that's the one that was has that story. And that's asinine. That's somebody's life you're dealing with right there. Uh, Not that I'm a prepper or have the tinfoil hat on, but no, if I pay for something, I own it. All right, I'm not renting it. It's not a subscription. Okay, and I can do what I want with it. And that's why I like the old vehicles. Anyway, Eric, you love your Hilux also. Now, I'll be driving soon again. Have to wait for a rainfall or two more to get the salt off the road. Oh, yeah, being from New England, I know what you're talking about with salt and everything. My old Dodge, right here, right now, kind of the exception because this truck spent a lot of its life. I found out down by the beach, Virginia Beach area. And so, yeah, it has a lot of cancer. It has a lot of rot on the body. and everything, and I am gonna have to get that fixed. I'm not a body person, so as long as the damn thing is mechanically sound, I'm not too worried about it. But here in Virginia, when you have a Flintstone vehicle, and what I'm talking about with that is when you have holes big enough in the floor that you can put your feet through, they have a problem with you having it on the road. I don't know why. I mean, I figure that's what they make carpet for. You just cover the hole. You're fine. You're good. But they don't particularly care for that here in Virginia, and they don't want you to put it on the road if it's like that. So hmm, I've got some really good steel steel sheets. I got four of them that a buddy of mine, Doogie. You all know that follow my channel. You all know my buddy Doogie, and eventually we're gonna have to replace the floors in the cab of my truck. Um, I'm no good at welding. I can't do that shit, especially anything thin. And when I say thin, if it's less than a quarter of an inch thick steel, I can't weld the damn thing. I've tried. I've tried. Doogie's even tried to teach me. And as he's laughing at me, he says, "You're doing good for a 10-year-old." So I don't have that skill. And I'll tell you what, the other thing is too COVID. When COVID hit here, it's a friggin' shame. People, my mentors, people I turn to for help, for suggestion, people that knew so much about these older vehicles. In '92, in my mind, it's not that old uh, to me, but still, people that actually had hands-on experience, people that their whole lives they worked with their hands and everything, they're gone now. Um, Speaking from my perspective, the people I used to be able to turn to, and I've said this before. I said this before when I was building my engine, that purple engine. The people I knew personally that could answer questions, that knew this, that had the experience, we lost them. And that's another thing why, even this stupid little YouTube channel I have, I'm trying to pass on some of the things that I know um, and the way I do things. It might not be right, but it'll get you by. It'll get you from one day to the next, and that's something we're losing. We're losing that. So us old farts really need to pass that along. Um, Even just the baling wire, the duct tape, and the chewing gum fixes really need to be passed on, as well as the basics of anything you do, whether it be woodworking, automotive, cooking, or anything. The basics. Start with the basics, and we really need to pass that information along. Um, because the way this world is going, as much as we try to go forward, there's a lot of people out here that can't afford to go forward and survive. Excuse me. But we can go backwards and make things work and go old school and get by, even day to day. But you have to pass that knowledge along. And all right, so Eric. Oh yeah, you can't even have a rust hole in the. Oh my God, you've seen pictures of my truck. I got rust holes in the fenders. And like I said, I'm not even going to talk about the floors. The floor, the floors in my truck, yeah, they really need to be fixed. Um, the supports are good though. That's the funny thing. All the supports on the cab and on the bed. I mean, even the cross members on the bed, they are solid. So I don't know what the hell happened. I'm thinking, since it was down the beach, just getting in and out with all that salt and water on your boots. Just took the tins, the tin floor. Well, it's steel floor, but body parts. It's a slang word. We call them tins. I think that's what happened with that. It just the stuff from your boots over decades of getting in and out, the salt, the sand, and everything. Just wore away the floor. But the all the supports and everything are good. So the truck itself is actually solid. The body itself is solid. Oh my God! And I missed one. Daniel Berry. Oh, buddy, I am so sorry. I see I have zero people watching me right now. So I'm imagining you're gone. Either that or I lost the internet connection again. That's been going on all this evening. But Daniel Berry, dude, thank you again for stopping by. Always love it when you pop in and just say hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was on one of my little rants here. I am so sorry I missed you, sir. I am so sorry about that. But anyway, hey guys. All right, I've been on here for about an hour, and I've already this is my fourth or fifth time saying, yeah, I've run out of things to say, and I'm gonna stop yapping, and maybe I'll have a live stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But you all take care, and thank every one of you for stopping by and popping in the comment section. Really, I do appreciate it. Thank you. And y'all take care and you have a good Easter holiday. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Be kind. Take care of yourselves. We'll catch you next time. Y'all take care.